coin toss, and it's presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Carlson is lined up to kick this one off, and you can feel the thunder in the crowd as they await the start of this game.
Fielded at the 4, at the 30. And he's tackled at the 48.
You gotta love opening the game with a solid kick return like this.
So the offense will come out in opponent's territory for their first drive of the game.
They couldn't have asked for better field position than this.
He's tackled at the 38.
A good quarterback knows when and how to improvise. And if he's got the skills, he can also turn a scramble into something big.
From the 38-yard line, first down.
Set. Okay.
Quick throw, incomplete, wanted his receiver.
Number 3 was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Catches it, and he's immediately tackled behind the line. That's a loss of about 3.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
It's 3rd down, 14 to go. Ball on the 41. Looks middle, got his back. Tackle at the 35-yard line. That screen gets around 6. Cincinnati is looking to go up by 3. It has the distance, and he just drilled it from long range. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He'll return it from the 6. He's taken down at the 33. The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive.
Come off the ball hard. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. Got Green 8.
He's taken down at about the 45. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 45.
First down. Ready.
They'll bring him down at the 45-yard line.
How about the big fellas up front? This line will have to continue to play like that to build the consistency to help this offense be effective.
He steps out at about the 43-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 43. Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. He's going to try and scramble, and they got him.
It's a big-time effort sack by the defensive end. I want to also give some credit to the coverage downfield. The end never gave up on the play, but because the quarterback didn't have anywhere to go with the football, it gave the defensive end enough time to eventually chase the quarterback down for that sack.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
The cavalry's coming, and he is drilled at the 48-yard line.
Loss of 7 yards on the play. That makes it 4th and long.
The sack makes this a 4th and very long. Flowers is the punter. He really got a hold of that one. Little too much leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20. It's a new possession for this offense, so what will it hold?
Cincinnati is up by 3. There's a strike complete. Tackle made right around the 26-yard line.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. 155.
Looks to the back and can't connect.
Williams, the intended receiver, on the way. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Watch 19. Watch 19. Set. Blue 19. Blue 19.
Got a man, watch out here, and down he goes at about the 31.
Hey, it's a first down for this offense that keeps everybody enthusiastic. You can see the momentum that this offense is gaining. The coaches and the players on the sideline are fired up, and hey, it's a new set of downs.
Brought down at the 28.
Nothing doing that time. Defender stayed home. Blocking wasn't there, and down he went.
2nd and 13.
It's 2nd and 13. Ball on their own 28.
Watch the screen. Watch 55. Down.
And they'll get him in the backfield.
When you're an option quarterback, you get used to getting popped pretty quickly. He'll bounce right back up.
3rd down.
Here we go. Tight right. Three down. Set. 55. Oklahoma.
And he's immediately tackled.
Not a real fancy play here, just a smartly run route. Good protection and a well-placed ball. Most times, you don't need much more than that.
From their own 49-yard line, it's 1st down.
Three down.
Cincinnati is up a field goal.
Set. Blue right.
And he's taken down right around the 48-yard line.
Loss of 1 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
Right. Three down. Hey, check right.
And he hits him hard at the 49-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That makes it 3rd and 7.
They've been 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, and they'll try to convert again here. Throws incomplete.
You know, Brad, this is one of those plays where the quarterback just wants to apologize to the wide receiver and maybe every other member of this offense. But the wide receiver, if he's smart, will come up to that quarterback, tell him to forget about it. Let's move on to the next play.
20-yard punt. Out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play.
Go. Check. Disco Raver.
You don't want to ever give your opponent a second chance. But that's exactly what they did by not making that interception.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 29-yard line. 2nd down.
Seven's a Mike.
Zipped it out, and that was almost picked off.
The defense always likes to see a pass broken up, but getting the turnover would have been really big.
3rd and 10.
Four down. Mike 7.
They'll make the sack.
Well, the offensive line's got to do a much better job of communicating. The safety that time started to tip his hand and show that he was going to bring the blitz. I think it's a miscommunication up front with the offensive line and a quarterback not recognizing the safety blitz.
After the sack, it's now 4th and long. The punt upcoming, and they're going to come after this one. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. He's got to wonder right now which offense is going to open this thing up a little bit.
I think the answer will be which offensive coordinator is willing to take a chance or two to try to open some plays up. Because right now, not only are they losing the battle up front, but they're really not testing the defense downfield at all.
Cincinnati has a 3-point lead. And he's tackled at the 38-yard line.
Call it a gain of 14 yards.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 38.
Tight end right.
Three down.
Keep setting. Down.
Just throws this one away.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Down.
Slings it. He gets hit out of bounds at the 26.
That's a gain of 12 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
From the 26-yard line. 1st down.
Three down.
Hey, check right.
He makes it to the 25-yard line. Williams gets about a yard on the play.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Man left.
Three
down.
Watch one. Mike, 55.
Set. Sam. Check.
Lion.
That's a great tackle at the 37-yard line.
Absolutely perfect call by the defensive coordinator. He brought just the right amount of pressure from the right direction, and it seemed to confuse the offense.
Defense hoping for another sack here on 3rd and long.
Three down.
955.
He's under some heat. He heaves it to the end zone. Almost intercepted.
Pass on the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 4th and long.
Boone is back deep to return the punt. This punt goes over the goal line, and this will be a touchback. Cincinnati's looking awfully impressive right now in defense, but we are in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, this is about as dominant a first quarter that we have seen in a long time. But let's see if they can continue to play this well throughout the rest of the ballgame.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. Quick throw, almost intercepted.
Jackson, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it
From their own 20-yard line. It's 2nd down.
I'm here all day.
Quick pass. He's knocked out of bounds at the 43-yard line. That one goes for good yardage and a 1st down.
Yeah, that's just a nice gain on 2nd down.
UCF. 1st down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Complete. It's the junior, and they make the stop around the 48-yard line. Close to 9-yard pickup there on the slant.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
Double tight. Four down. Mike 7. Let's go.
Makes it out to about the 33.
That's good for a gain of 15 yards. 1st down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Mike 7.
He gets to about the 24-yard line.
That's a gain of 9 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 1.
I got him. Mike 7. Let's go.
He makes his way out to about the 12.
That's good for a gain of 12 yards.
1st and 10. Ball on the 12.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out that field, defense.
Got his man. Can't tack on any yardage. And this play is number 8 on the drive.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Mike 7.
5 wide. Scrambling around. Decides to take it himself, and he's got it. Touchdown.
Things can get pretty fierce in this territory, but they look totally in control there. It's very important for this offense to get on track early in this game, because if they find their rhythm early, it's very, very difficult for the defense to slow them down.
He makes the PAT. An 8-play, 80-yard drive, and they come away with a touchdown. So the score now, 7-3. Central Florida is ready to kick it away. He'll return it from the 1. Tackle at the 28-yard line. The Knights are smothering the opposition so far today. What's this offense got to do to get off the schneid?
Well, you talk to offensive coordinators about that, and they'll say we've got to find our go-to guy. Who are our players that we know we can count on, and what are the plays that we typically feel the most confident about? That's usually where the offenses tend to go when they're getting shut down.
A gain of 6.
It's a decent pickup that time on a well-designed play.
6 on the play. That brings them 2nd and 5.
It's 2nd down, 5 to go. Ball on their own 34.
Set. Oklahoma.
Nice run there. That play's good for about 6 yards and a first down.
It's a nice option play here by the offense. Running back took the pitch and got a nice gain to move the chains.
And he's level at the 48.
Call it a gain of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
Here I come. Here I come. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Set. Oklahoma.
Up the middle for a nice gain.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. First down.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Set. Blue 19. Blue 19.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 42-yard line. After 1 quarter of play, and we've got a low-scoring defensive battle on our hands. The Knights lead it by 4. And we're back for more action here in quarter number 2.
3 down, 3 down. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Tackle at the 39-yard line. And he gains around 3 on that keeper.
This safety is as vicious a player as you're going to find. He will make the tackle every single time.
So it's 3rd down now, and they're going to need about 4. And he throws it away. Catches it, and he's looking for more. He's tackled at the 35.
Really nice play by the receiver to make sure he had possession before trying to make even a bigger play. That's all you need to do in that scenario.
Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh.
From the 35-yard line. First down. He's taken down at the 34.
Gain of 1 on the play. That makes it
10th play of the drive.
Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Reset, cut right.
Check number 19. Check number 19. Set.
And he's going to be sacked for a loss.
Loss of 8 yards on the play. 3rd down.
So the sack makes this 3rd and very long.
3 down, 3 down.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Boy, was he drilled as he let go of that football.
Yeah, he's going to feel that one tomorrow.
Hart got a chance to angle it away from the punt returner here. This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20. With one quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between these two squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way. Central Florida is up 4. Out of bounds at about the 21. From their own 21-yard line. Second down.
Second and 9.
Complete. He's got room. They'll bring him down around the 36-yard line.
When you can move the ball downfield in big chunks like that, you've got the defense right where you want them.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Mike 7, Mike 7.
There's sack number 4.
Well, he's being forced to make really quick decisions because he doesn't have any time to throw the ball. That's going to lead to turnovers.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
7's a Mike.
Fires it out. Tackle made around the 37-yard line.
Jones brings it down to the 37-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 9.
It's 3rd and 9. Ball on the 37-yard line.
7. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
With a quick throw. Open man, and it's his wide receiver. And down he goes at about the 23-yard line.
First down.
And the big pickup through the air has made it 1st and 10. Central Florida is up by 4.
Mike 7.
Brought down at the 8-yard line.
Number 6 with the tackle at the 8-yard line. That'll move the chains for another UCF. First down.
Larry. Mike 7, Mike 7.
Tackled for a loss.
I'll give the defense all the credit here. They had that one snuffed out from the start. It could have been an even bigger loss.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
I got one. I got you, son.
I think it was a great play call, and it was very well executed. Any coach would be happy with that kind of outcome on a 1st or 2nd down play.
Third down now and goal to go. Ball on the 1. And they got him for a loss.
Call it a loss of 1 yard on the play. That brings up 4th and goal.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Mike 7. Mike 7.
They'll bring him down for a loss on the play.
Well, they decided to go for it, but the defense slammed the door on them. That's the definition of coming through when it matters most.
There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes. He's on the run. And he's taken down at the 8.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down.
Reset, cut right.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Here we go, D.
Quick strike to the back, and he drops it.
Williams was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Roger. Hey, check right. Watch 55. Watch the pass.
short over the middle. He's to the 20, and he's tackled at the 25.
That's good for a gain of 17 yards. First down.
First and 10. Ball on the 25.
Right there in the middle, 55. You got to get the ball, King. Get the ball right here.
And they'll get him in the backfield.
Loss of 5 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 14.
Larry. Get it out. Mark 55. Mark 55. Set.
Tackled after a decent pickup.
On the run. Gain of 6 on the play. Third down.
And so it's another third down upcoming here.
3 down. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Down. Blue 14. Blue 14.
First down grab.
It's a smart job here by the coaches, making a play call here that really played to their offensive strengths. That's knowing your personnel.
3 down.
Mike 50 down. Hot 19. Hot 10-19.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Call it a gain of 5 yards. That brings them second.
From their own 43-yard line, it's second down.
Check right. Watch it, drive. Set.
Caught with room to work. Knocked out of bounds at midfield.
Call it a gain of 7 yards.
And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
3 down.
Mike 55.
Set.
Alert. Lion.
He gets rid of this one.
You know, when you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 50. He's at the 40. Throws falling back and got his man. And they make the stop at the 18-yard line.
Call it a gain of 32 yards. First down.
It's the 11th play of the drive.
3 down.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Say, Bruin. Hot.
Strike to his receiver, no good.
Number 3, the intended receiver on the
From the 18-yard line.
That makes it
Second down.
I don't even know why this team showed up. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey,
Check.
Gets it. He's in space.
Any offense is predicated on being able to move efficiently like this.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
And this is the 13th play of this drive.
3 down.
Mike 55. Down.
Nice run up the middle.
19 on the run. That's good for a gain of 4 yards.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here.
3 down.
I got two. Down.
Quick throw out to the receiver, incomplete.
Number 3, the intended receiver on
This is the 15th play of this drive.
brings them second and goal.
Right there in the middle, 55. Roger. I got one.
And he just gets rid of it. The defense has really held their own the last 2 plays. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 7.
3 down.
Mark set. Down. Blue 42.
Throws quickly into the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. that play ever develop nicely?
Well, it's all about the receiver on this play. He beat his man off the line and then ran a perfect route. All he had to do after that was make the catch.
Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. And he converts the extra point. A long 16-play, 98-yard drive. And they put up 7 points. The score now, 10-7. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He'll return it from the 3. Right now, this game's got all the makings of maybe being a nail-biter.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to go well into the second half, probably into the fourth quarter. You almost have a feel that maybe one of the defenses may have to score a touchdown to be able to win this game.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays.
Fires quick out to the receiver, and he can't make the grab.
Number 13 was the intended receiver on the play.
Second down, 10 to go.
That makes it
Ball on the 30.
Mike 7, Mike 7. Here we go. Ready.
Tackle at the 41-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go.
And he is drilled at the 41.
That's good enough for another UCF. 1st down.
From the 41-yard line, it's 1st down. And he tackles him hard at the 32. So the quarterback completes the slant pattern for about a 9-yard gain. The Knights taking their first time out of the half. He's at the 20. Keeps his eye on it, makes the catch. Touchdown, Knights. Nicely designed play to the wide receiver, and it got him 6.
You said it, Brad, and a good time to call it. I tip my hat to the offensive coordinator.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Central Florida is lining up to kick this one off.
Brad, this has been a great game to watch. A lot of competitive spirit out there. The offenses seem to be going up and down the field. Back and forth we go. I think the winner will be which defense can make that pivotal stop to secure a victory. The last time we saw this offense on the field, they drove the length of the field. And you think back to what that defensive coordinator tried to do. He tried to change some things up, but nothing seemed to work. It's going to be interesting to see how he can have an impact on this drive.
And he shoved out of bounds at the 24. So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
2nd and 4.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Wants to go long and does. What a tackle. That was going to be a touchdown.
Call it a gain of 39 yards. 1st down.
The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation.
Cincinnati's going to use their first time out of the half here. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 31.
Brings him 2nd and 5.
Down. Mike set. Blue 14. Blue 14. Motion, I got one. Ball.
Just throws this one away.
Three down. Mike 55. Mike 55. Set.
He gets hit out of bounds around the 13-yard line.
18 yards. 1st down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
3 down, 3 down. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, blue 14.
Quick out to his receiver. He's hit and taken down.
You know what? After a play like that, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if they went to the air again.
3 down, 3 down.
Set. Oklahoma.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain. So with that run, they pick up another 1st.
It's a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
Fires quickly. Touchdown.
That's a positive for the passing game. It was absolutely the right call in that situation.
So the referee initially calls it a catch, but we'll get a second look at it here and determine if he was in bounds when he hauled it in.
And that play happened so fast that it was very tough to tell if he was able to get a foot down or not.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
The ruling on the field will stand. He caught it.
The only thing left to say about this play is that was an excellent catch.
So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point. He makes the PAT. Cincinnati to kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20. He's taken down at the 32-yard line.
Brad, this is my kind of game. I love seeing this kind of production and the way these quarterbacks are playing. Both teams are challenging both of these defenses.
The offense really came up with a nice drive there last time out, and most of those yards came through the air.
This defense needs to improve from front to back. The line needs to put more pressure on the quarterback, and the defensive backs need to stick it to these receivers with tighter coverage.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 35-yard line. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Almost intercepted there.
Number 13 was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
4 down, Mike 7.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers.
Steps out of bounds at the 39.
Call it a gain of 4 yards. 4th down.
They were lucky to prevent a big return there.
Yep, that could have been big if he could have gotten a few more blocks and was able to find the seam. The quarterback did a really good job in the last drive of finding his receivers in space, and I bet he'll be looking to do the same thing again.
Cincinnati is up a field goal. Takes it up the middle for a nice run. Williams picks up about 7 yards on the run.
7 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Blue 19. Blue 19.
That's a great tackle at the 22. A great first half comes to a close. 17-14, Cincinnati.
Hi, everybody. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Keith Davis, David Pollack here in the studio as always to lend a little perspective to what just went down in the first 30 minutes. What a terrific first half. This is everything we anticipated this game being. And we're going to be riveted to this game, I feel like, David, in the second half, anticipating a terrific finish.
It's fun. It's living up to the hype every single time. We can't even turn the channel here. We got it on the big screen on the big 60-inch. Yes, it's quite nice, by the way, too. The weather's nice and warm. It's beautiful. Got some chips. We're opening them up a little bit. But great game, living up to the hype. It definitely feels like both teams are evenly matched. It feels like it can go either way. It feels like it's going to come down to the wire. And the only thing I hope it doesn't come down to is a kicker. Please don't come down to a kick in the end. Both these teams playing great D, playing great O, physical, pounding on each other, making big plays. Don't come down to a finesse kick by like a soccer player, please.
David and I will be keeping an eye on your game and everything else going on in the country here in our palatial and comfortable surroundings in the studio. But the best seat in the house belongs to Brad Nessler in Kirkherp Street.
All right, Reese and David, welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the second half.
Deep to return.
From his own goal line. At the 30. And he's taken down at the 41-yard line. There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing.
Check 13. Check 13.
And down he goes, right around the 32-yard line.
That'll move the chains for another UCF. First down.
First and 10. Ball on the 32.
Here we go.
Big opening. Brought down around the 21-yard line.
You talk about a dual-threat guy. This guy can hurt you in the air or on the ground.
Fires it out. He's tackled at the 22-yard line.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up second and 11.
It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on the 22.
Don't let him breathe. Play that time. Ready.
And he's hit before he can go anywhere.
Number 6 makes the tackle at the 8-yard line. That'll move the chains for another UCF. First down.
They'll bring him down around the 1-yard line.
Call it a gain of 8 yards. That brings up second and goal.
That brings up a second and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
Mike 7.
He's scrambling. Keeps it, and he's got a touchdown.
There are some guys, when they get near the goal line, they just have a knack for getting the ball into the end zone. That's what we saw right there. And the good news for this offense is they took the lead back. But the bad news is that the other offense is more than capable of putting points up on the board as well.
And he hits the PAT. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Number 35 back deep to return.
He's to the 20. He's tackled at the 25-yard line.
Kickoff return 24 yards.
This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense. He's taken down at the 27. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
That makes it second and 8.
From their own 27-yard line. Second down.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
Just throws this one away.
Larry. Mike 55. Mike 55.
They come out in an empty backfield.
Here we go.
And he's leveled at the 19.
That's a loss of 8 yards. That makes it 4th and long.
After the sack, it's now 4th and long. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive.
Well, I think this defense has got to do something because right now the quarterback is in such a good rhythm that you've got to do something to try to get him out of it. I would suggest trying to bring more pressure. Try to come up with an exotic blitz look to try to get him on his heels as opposed to being the aggressor and attacking the defense.
Looking to dig themselves out of a little hole here after the sack. It's 2nd and 14. Central Florida is up by 4. Quick strike, and he drops it.
Perfect timing to jar the ball loose and not pick up the penalty. That was a solid play.
They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense.
Cross brings him down at the 46-yard line. That'll bring up 4th and 9.
He'll try to change the field position and especially not get it to the end zone. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing. And he's immediately tackled.
Edwards on the tackle at the 35-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
From their own 35-yard line. 1st down.
In your face. Hey, check right. Down. 10-19. Hey. Pull her down.
Clears it out to the right to the halfback. He's pushed out of bounds at about the 35.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Fires quick to an open man. He dropped it.
Number 12, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 3rd down and 10. All on their own 35.
I got two.
Here's the halfback on the screen.
Makes the reception. Loss of 4 on the play.
The punt upcoming, and they're going to come after this one.
Well, that's what it's all about for these guys. If you can turn up the pressure, you'll create more chances for your defense.
This aggressive defense has enjoyed multiple sacks tonight. And they'd love to get a quick 3 and out in this situation. So you wonder what kind of excitement we'll see this time around. Central Florida is up 4.
Red 18! Red 18!
And he's going to be sacked.
The protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
Defense looking for another sack in this 2nd down and long situation.
Let's go! Green 95!
Looks left, picked off. Tackle made right around the 30. He came up with a fantastic interception there.
Well, you know the quarterback is kicking himself for that one. He just made the wrong read.
Watch the curl. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
And he's taken down at the 27-yard line.
That's how we do. They don't want to know.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Man left.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 27.
3 down.
Watch two. Mike 55.
He makes his way to about the 18.
That's good for a gain of 9 yards. 1st down.
Tight left.
3 down.
Hey, check right. Watch 55.
And they got him. He just blew past the blockers and dragged the quarterback down.
Boy, excellent play by the defense here. A few extra seconds, and those receivers might have been open.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's 2nd and long.
3 down.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
And he is drilled at the 14.
Number 2 makes the tackle at the 14-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Three down.
Mike, 55. Mike, 55. Set.
There's a missed tackle. Nice run, and he's brought down.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line.
Tight right, Roger.
3 down.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
Gain of 7 on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
Hey, defense, let's go. Mike, 55.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! Nice run and a score by the halfback.
And a nice call by the coach there. Just give it to your main man anytime you're near the goal line.
Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Cincinnati is lining up to kick this one off. Heading for the corner. Across midfield, knocked out of bounds at the 45. And for Hill, he's been all over the field for this defense.
But when you have a defensive lineman that's able to control the football game from the inside, it forces the offense to have to account for him on every single play. And at some point, this offense is going to have to start to make some adjustments because this guy is all over the field. You better double team him or maybe even triple team him. Anything you can do to slow him down and give yourself a chance.
Quarterback couldn't maintain possession on their last drive. Let's see what he does here.
So much in football is about how you respond to adversity. Moving forward after a turnover is a perfect example of that.
Number 6 was the intended receiver on the play.
From the 45-yard line, 2nd down.
We want it. Come to my work.
He's hit and got away. He's knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
10 yards. First down.
Tries to fit it in there, and it'll be intercepted. Still on his feet.
With the interception.
He has to make better decisions than that. He should have known that there was no room to squeeze that ball in there.
From the 43-yard line, first down. Cincinnati holds a field goal lead. And they make the stop at the 31.
Gain of 12 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Passes it, and it's picked out of the sky.
Oh, boy. I bet he knew as soon as he released that football that he shouldn't have made the throw. And that's the thing. When you're under that kind of pressure, it takes away that one split second you need to scan the area so you know where it's a safe throw.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20.
Red 2, green 9.
And a quick throw. He's to the 40, the 50. Down the sideline. Touchdown, UCF. That was some kind of catch and run by the halfback.
That was a mismatch that the offense took advantage of. He completely burned the defender for the score.
He makes the PAT.
Is good.
Central Florida kick this one off. He'll return it from the 3. And down he goes at the 32.
Kickoff returns 29 yards.
Their last drive ended with an interception. We're about to find out what the defense can do this time.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept up the pressure to try to fluster this quarterback some more.
Gets it out quickly. Tackle around the 35-yard line.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From their own 35-yard line, it's 2nd down. And he's tackled around the 32-yard line.
I like how the defense got all up into that option to disrupt it. The offense looks a bit unsettled after losing that battle.
Throws complete, and he stopped immediately. Boone is back to receive. Boone fields it at the 27. He's taken down at the 34. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time.
I love to watch a quarterback when he can really get into sync with his wide receivers. These guys have worked all week on their preparation to attack this defense, and right now it's really paying off.
2nd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Central Florida holds a 4-point lead. Finds his receiver, and that's a first down. And down he goes at the 46-yard line.
That's good enough for another UCF.
There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to air it long. Missed him. The quarterback didn't get enough on the long ball.
Now, the quarterback can't worry about getting hit back there. He's got to step up and make the throw downfield to the receiver.
2nd down, 10 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Quick throw, brought down at the 46.
Number 35 on the tackle at the 46-yard line. That'll make it 31.
Tackle for a loss.
Ouch. Pretty big loss on the play, and I think they might want to reassess the strategy here. Perhaps run a screen, maybe hit the tight end on a short pattern. This D-line is just a bit much to handle at this moment.
Points galore through 3. An action-packed 4th quarter is on deck. The Knights lead it 28-24. All right, we're just about set to start action here again in the 4th quarter. He doesn't want to touch back here. He wants to knock this ball inside the 10. Tackle at the 21-yard line. So early in the 4th quarter in a very, very tight football game, and the game could hinge on this possession.
Let's go!
He takes the option pitch and gets 2, maybe 3 yards.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
From their own 24-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Keep 15, keep 15.
He's tackled at the 23.
He was never able to get ahead of steam on that carry.
That'll make it 3rd and 9.
Halfback's got it on a quick throw. They bring him down in the backfield.
Call it a loss of 3 yards on the way. That makes it 4th and 12.
Hart to punt. He makes it to the 48-yard line. They were lucky to prevent a big return there.
Yep, that could have been big if he could have gotten a few more blocks and was able to find the seam.
A score here might effectively end this one.
Central Florida is up by 4. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
From the 49-yard line. 2nd down. Fires quickly, and he's got his man. He's taken down at the 41.
First down.
Man left, man left. Four down. Check 13. Check 13. Here we go. Blue 88. Blue 88.
They'll bring him down at the 27.
You know, if you use him in this offense the right way, it's almost like you have an extra wide receiver. He's that good.
1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Tackle made at the 15.
Wells makes the tackle at the 15-yard line. That's good enough for another UCF. First down.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide. They bring him down.
I think that one's on the offensive line. They've got to do a better job of holding their blocks, or else this quarterback's going to be pulling turf out of his face mask all game.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long.
Check the outs. Mike 7. Mike 7.
Steps out of bounds at about the 19-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 15.
All right. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Central Florida is up 4.
7's a Mike.
He rifles it. Got his receiver. Touchdown. Make it 3 passes for touchdowns.
He's been letting it fly today, and his receivers are making plays. That is a great touchdown.
And he hits the PAT. A 7-play, 51-yard drive. And they get it in for 7.
An amazing drive for this offense. Outstanding execution. If you're the defense, you've got to do something to try to change things up to get this quarterback out of sync.
It's fielded at the 2, and he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Kickoff return 32 yards.
The quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play. Nice run there. Williams gets 6 yards on the play.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll make it 2nd.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Tight right. Set. Oklahoma. Hey, if you kill it, motion.
Got a man, watch out here, and he's taken down at the 47-yard line.
Number 2 on the tackle at the 47-yard line. First down.
Mike 55.
He makes it out to midfield.
Gain of 3 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 50. He goes out of bounds at about the 47-yard line.
That's some pretty timid play calling right there. Let's see if they decide to open it up a bit more.
They go with a screen here, and the halfback's got it. And he tackles him hard at the 42.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. That makes it
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. And they finally bring him down at the 15.
The defense doesn't seem to have an answer right now. They might need to change up some of their schemes.
Tight right, tight right.
Three down.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Call it a gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
Roger. Mike 55, Mike 55. I got you.
Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal.
Gain of 8 on the play.
First down. They've got the defense on their heels now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, check right.
They'll drop in for a loss.
You know, a lot of times coaches look to linebackers for leadership on defense. And on that tackle, he showed you why that's the case.
This is the 10th play of this drive.
Three down. Mike 55. Right there, you 55.
Touchdown, Cincy.
It's a great call here inside the 5-yard line. The defense took away the quarterback, a great read, and the tailback ends up in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, they're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Down. Blue 14. Blue 14.
Motion.
They don't get it. A 10-play, 65-yard drive, but the failed 2-point conversion keeps it a 6-point score. Cincinnati is lining up to kick this one off. He's to the 20. Gets to about the 24-yard line.
24 yards.
You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way.
Mike 7. Mike 7. Down. Get on there.
They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
You know, these backwards plays can have a psychological impact. It can damage a team's confidence if it keeps happening.
From their own 22-yard line. 2nd down.
Seven's a Mike. Mike
Empty
7.
backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers.
Slings it. And they make the stop at the 32-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Reset, cut right. Mike 7. Mike 7. Yeah.
With a quick throw. In and out of his hands.
Strong showing by the defense. You always like to get the other team's offense off the field as fast as you can.
Flowers awaits the snap.
And he just got stood up right there. So it's time to see this offense go to work again.
This defense couldn't stop them from moving the ball and inevitably finding the end zone.
Tackle
At about the 35.
I'll lead on the tackle at the 35-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 9.
From their own 35-yard line. 2nd down. Just under 3 to go in regulation.
on the ground with the tailback. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. 3rd down.
Tight end left, tight end left. Three down. Keep 15. Set, 10-19.
It's on the ground, and I think one of the big guys fell on it for the defense. He makes it to the 42-yard line. And so the defense comes up with a fumble. Is that turnover going to hurt him?
Well, every turnover hurts, but hopefully for their sake, this running back will go out there next time and hold on to the football a little bit better.
Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. The quarterback in the gun, empty backfield, 5 wide receivers in the formation.
And
he's tackled around the 34-yard line.
Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, it's a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice gain.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down.
Red 85! Red 85!
Caught and shoved out of bounds.
First down.
From the 30-yard line, it's first down.
Mike 7. Larry. Number 5.
Gets to about the 27-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back.
This safety is as vicious a player as you're going to find. He will make the tackle every single time.
Less than 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line.
The back gets 3 on the carry.
That's a nice play by the freshman corner to help out and run support.
They're about 4 yards away here on third down. Tosses out to the tailback on the screen.
Excellent open field tackle.
Cincinnati's called their final timeout.
Man left. 4 down.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. He makes it out to maybe the 20-yard line.
No gain on the play. That makes it second and 10.
Roger. Mike 7. Mike 7. You
Green 45! Green 45!
Makes it to the 11.
They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
Guys, pick it up. 7's to Mike. Mike 7.
Green 95! Green 95!
So the ground game picks up another first down.
Well, this really works on a defense's psyche. You can see the guys on defense right now just trying to catch their wind. Once again, they had a chance to bring this drive to a halt, but were unable to do it. The offense really seems to be clicking right now.
We had a fight to the finish here today.
Central Florida, 35. Cincinnati, 30.
Cincinnati, 30.
So that wraps things up for us. For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit. I'm Brad Nessler saying thanks, and we'll see you next time.